Welcome guys! Today we're gonna learn how to speak English only in 10, maybe in 15 minutes. Here is Talking Fercan. Welcome to my new lesson. Welcome! Okay guys, today, as I said just before, we will learn how to speak English just in 10, maybe in 15, maybe in 20 minutes. But I'm exactly sure that it will be longer than 10 minutes. Let's get started. At first, I want to tell you that we should start our sentences with I, you, we, they, he, she, it all the time. I'm saying all the time, but this can change and it will soon. But for now, just keep in mind that you should start your sentence with I, you, we, they, or he, she, it. Okay? And then, right after those things, we must, we have to, we should, we ought to use the auxiliary verbs. Okay? I call these things assistants of my sentence. Okay? I call these things assistants. Here is the list. This is the list of our assistants. I'm saying that these are assistants, but trust me guys, these are things that are beyond being assistants. These are things that are beyond being assistants because these things make us understand the time of our sentence, the structure of our sentence. It tells us many important things. So, I always tell my students to learn these at first, and then you can start speaking easily, okay? And I cannot teach you how to speak English in an advanced level in 10 minutes, but I can teach you how to talk about yourself, how to comment on anything, how to convey your thoughts to the listener, okay? And I will make sure that you can do it in a simple and basic way. Let's get started with be, okay? Be is one assistant that we use to talk about things we are, okay? For things we are. For example, what am I? For example, I am Fercan. You are my student, okay? What are you? You are a student. That's all. How am I? I'm thinking how I am. Well, I'm okay. I'm very good. I'm great. Okay? For example, how was I before? In the past. I'm thinking now. Okay, I was very good, right? I was great. That's all. So, we can use the assistant be to talk about what we are, how we are, where we are now or in the past. For example, if you want to talk about the past, you should say was or were. But if you are talking about the present time, if you are talking about now, you should say am is are. I am, you are, we are, they are, he, she, it is. Okay? That's simple as fuck. I know that you understood all of these. Okay, the next assistants are do and does. Let me tell you that does may not be used in some sentences. So, I will just talk about do, okay? I use the assistant do to talk about things that I do generally or usually, okay? For example, I often do sports. I often do my homework. I sometimes go out. Okay, where is the do? Teacher, you didn't use do. That's a wrong sentence. F you, that's not a wrong sentence because I cannot use do in affirmative or positive sentences. Okay? Let me tell you again. I cannot use do in affirmative sentences. So, I just skip the part. Okay? I do. I go out. I go out. So somebody asks me, hey dude, what's up? What are you doing? Tell me about yourself. Well, in my free time, I go out with my friends. I swim or I go to swimming pool with my fellas. Okay, I just skip the assistant part, and I just say what I do generally or what I don't do. Okay, that is also simple as Let's move on with did. Okay, I use did to talk about the past. Okay, but you should not think that was, were, and did are the same. These guys are not the same. I use was, were to talk about what I was, what I am. Okay, but did is used for the past actions. Okay, past actions. Do you know actions? For example, I swam. What? Swam? What the fuck is swam? Teacher, it is swim. Swim, not swam. Okay, but the same thing we do applies to did. Okay, we cannot use did in affirmative sentences. So, in order to let the listener know that I'm talking about the past, I need to use the second form of my verb. Swim, swam. If I say I swim, I talk about a general thing. But if I say I swam, you will know that I'm talking about the past. Okay? For example, you forget the second form of the verb that you will use. In these situations, you can say, I did swim. That's all. No problem. Hey, what the fuck did you do yesterday? Well, mate, okay, what was the second form of swim? Ah, fuck that. I did swim in the pool with my fellas. And you weren't there, you didn't come, I know it. Just like that, okay? So, we said that the same thing with do applies to did. We cannot use it in affirmative sentences. The same thing with do applies to did, we said. Okay, we cannot use it in affirmative sentences. That's all. But if you cannot remember the second form of the verb you should use, you can just say that I did swim, I did go, she did come, okay? They did see me. That's all. But I suggest you to use the second form if you can remember it, okay? Let's move on. The next one is be plus verb ing. What does it mean? Teacher, what is it? What is that be doing there? Okay, let me tell you something. Ing is a process, okay? Ing is a process. For example, I am running. It's a process. It takes time, okay? I am running. You are listening. You are listening. Okay, what is am and are doing there? Right? Okay, the be assistant is here to say that I'm talking about now or the past. For example, I am shouting. I am shouting. Wait a second. Okay, did you hear that? I was shouting. I was shouting. Okay, now I am talking. And now you are listening. Wait. Okay, you were listening and I was talking, right? That was the process. If you will talk about now, you should say I am or you are. Okay, but if you will talk about the past, you can say I was doing that. You were running there. That's all you gotta say. Let's move on. We have will, okay? We use will to talk about what we will do or what we will be in the future, okay? We use it to talk about the future. For example, I got a meeting tomorrow at 5. And one of my friends invites me to his party. And I say, sorry bro, I cannot come to your party because I will have a meeting at 5. I will have a meeting at 5. I'm sorry, I cannot come. Or I will go to the company. I will go to the factory. I will do it in the future. Okay? For example, your friend is having a hard time with solving a problem, a mathematics problem. You go to him, okay, and say that, okay, wait, don't worry, I will do it. I will solve the problem for you. I will do it. Don't worry, okay? We can use will to talk about the future. That's all you gotta know. Let's move on. The next one is can. Can is used to talk about your abilities, your skills, your talents. For example, I can teach you English. Yes, you heard it right. I can teach you English very well. For example, you can leave. You can leave. Oh my God, we can use can to give permission, right? Or when I'm taking permission from somebody, right? Hey, I think I should go. Can I? Can I? What do you think? Can I go? Can I leave? I'm asking for a permission, right? And he will say, yes, yes, you can go. You can leave. No problem. No props. Or you cannot go. Like Gandalf says, you cannot pass. Not like that, but you can or you cannot. These are used to give permission, okay? Or ban something. You cannot smoke here. You cannot smoke here, motherfucker. It's a non-smoking area. Didn't you see that? Fuck off. That's all. Now we got must with us. Okay, must is generally used to talk about something urgent. Okay, for example, you're in the middle of an important meeting. Your phone rings consecutively and you say to your friends that, okay guys, I think I must take this. Hello? That's all. I must take this. This is urgent. It must be urgent. Okay? For example, you are home, sitting in your living room, okay, watching some TV or something, doing some bullshit things, I don't know. And all of a sudden, you smell a fire. Oh my God. Oh my God. I must run. I must run. I must rush out. That's all. I must rush out. Go. This is urgent. Okay? You're walking on the street and you see a fucking fierce dog behind you. Holy shit. I must run away. This is urgent because if you don't run away when you see that fierce dog behind you, it will taste your butt a little bit, okay? Just a little bit, but I think it can be a big problem for you. Let's move on. The next assistant is may. We use may to talk about future or present possibilities. Possibility, that's right. We use it to talk about possibilities. For example, we planned a picnic, okay? And everybody asks me about Ayşe. And I say that, okay guys, I'm not her advocate, okay? I'm not her lawyer. She may come or she may not. Maybe, perhaps, this is a possibility that I'm talking about. She may come. I don't know. She may not come. I don't know. For example, oh, it's late. Okay, my father may be angry. Perhaps may be angry. Okay, not definitely. May be angry. It's a possibility. That's right. The next assistant is should. Okay, we use should to give an offer, to give an advice. For example, your friend comes to you and asks you about what he or she should do in a situation, okay? And you say that, okay, I don't know, I'm not you and you're not me, but I think it's just my opinion. For me, You should not do this. You should not do this, but I don't care. It's just my opinion, okay? For example, you're walking on the street and a fucking reporter comes to you, shows up from nowhere and holds her microphone to you and asks you about like...
Okay, what do you think about the latest recommendation by Modok?
And you say that, okay, I don't have a saying about this, but... Well, I don't know, I think it shouldn't happen this way. That's all, that's just your opinion, you don't have a saying in this. But you can give some advice, you can offer something, you can just talk about your opinions and talk about how it should be. Okay? For example, you are working on a group project, okay? Not that group project that you're thinking right now, it's a different project, okay? It's an architectural project, for example. Everybody tells their ideas about the color of the building. And you say that, okay guys, I think, in my opinion, for me, it's just my opinion that it should be blue. It's just my opinion. I don't know what's gonna happen. Just do it. I think it should be blue, but I don't care. It's my opinion. You know it. It's up to you. That's it. That's how we use should in English. Move on. We got could with us. Okay, could is the simplest one of these all. Okay, it is the simplest one because could is equal to can. Okay, what was can? I can do it. I have the ability. I have the time. I have the money. I'm rich. I can do it. But could talks about the past ability, the past talent, the past skill. Okay? For example, when I was younger, I could pick up girls easily. But now I'm married. I can't. Okay? I could do it before, but now I can't. Okay? And the last one of these is would. Okay, we use would in two different situations. First of all, we use would to talk about something imaginary. Now, for example, you are watching a movie. The guy cheats on his girlfriend and don't apologize. And you think, well, I think I would apologize. I would apologize, but I'm not him and he's not me. This is an imaginary situation, right? I wouldn't do this. I would do that, I would definitely do that. Well, I would definitely smack that ass. That's all, okay? This is used for imaginary situations. For example, a fucking reporter shows up from nowhere again and holds her microphone and asks this stupid question.
If you were a dictator on an island, what would you do?
And you say, well, I don't know, I never had an island before, but... And I'm not a dictator, by the way. But I think I would come up with some stupid rules. That's all. This is an imaginary situation because I don't have an island. Actually, I never had an island before. And I'm not a dictator. Okay? Would is firstly used for imaginary situations. Second use is about the past. For example, you have a friend from primary school. And during primary school time, he used to bully younger boys, okay? And you see him after 20 years and you say, hey Edgar, what's up man? Oh, I remember that you would bully the younger boys. You would bully younger boys. So we can say that would is used for past habits or past actions in a process. Okay? Past actions in a process. Okay? It would happen for a long time, not just once. Hey, I remember you would go to a picnic. What the fuck? It's just one picnic. But if this guy went on a picnic every fucking Friday, you can say that yes, I remember you. You would go on a picnic every Friday. This is a consecutive action. And for this, I can use would. Yes, I remember that. He would run very fast. This is a general past action. Yes, he would do it. Okay? That's all I gotta say. Now, all you need to do is memorize these assistants. In its grammatic name, it is auxiliary verb, but I use assistants. You will memorize them all and you will learn what they mean and why they are used. And after that, you can start talking English easily and in a simple, a basic way. That's all from me. I thank you all for watching my video. Subscribe and press the like button. See you guys.